Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Micah, and I got something really awesome in the mail today. I got my brand new set of 1964 QI in-ear monitors, and I just wanted to do a kind of a comparison video between these and what I have been using. I haven't opened the 1964s yet. So this will be my first time to hear them, to see what they're like. So I just wanted to tell y'all what I've been using and then do a little comparison. So the past 5 or 6 years I've been using Shure SE 535s right here. And I actually about 3 or 4 years ago had little custom mold tips made for them, and I believe 1964 does these. So just the tip that fits over the end of the earbud there, and so that's what I've been using for the last about 6 years, and I believe these are dual drivers, and they run about $3.99 from Shure. Really good headphones, and they've done really well for me. But I had heard a lot about 1964, and I was just the quad drivers and the QIs. I really just wanted to see how much different they are, how much better they are, if they're worth. These were, I think they're $549 right now on their website. So just to see if there's a huge difference, what the difference is, and just check it out, see if it's worth the money or not. We'll see together. So here's the packaging. It came in a FedEx package. Everything's normal with that. And so here we go. First glance. Oh, so this is some. I also ordered this ear. I think it's gel or something like that that they offer to help them fit in your ear and seal into your ear better. All that kind of stuff. We'll open that real quick. See what that is. Yeah. So. Says how to use ear gel for in-ear monitors. So it's just a little tube of gel that you can order with it. I forget how much this was, but it was real cheap, and I figured I would just go ahead and order it just to have it. So there that is. Here is the box. It says my name, Micah Smith, on the wrapper. So I'm gonna open it for the first time. Alright, so in here you get a little deal that says view your owner's manual online. Okay, get an awesome sticker. Love stickers. And then you get your box. 1964. I've heard these boxes are really awesome. This is the first time I've held one in my hands, and it looks really awesome. It's got this paper cover, 1964. So we'll slip this off. Alright. And then it says 1964 ears and my name on it. Awesome. I've heard these cases are really good, and it looks really durable, really sturdy, and s3cases.com is what it says on it. So that's that. We'll open these up for the first time. I ordered black faceplates on the outside with red canals, and then it's going to be a silver 1964 logo on the outside of them. So it's the first glance. Here we go. There we go. And they look awesome. There they are. So you get the 1/4 inch to 1/8 inch adapter, the headphone cleaner, and then here are the headphones. Awesome. You also get a little shirt clip there too. So really just molded case for your headphones. That's gonna be really awesome. I mean, that foam is really pretty stiff too. I mean, it's just a really awesome case. So put that to the side, and here we go. The first time, 1964. There they are. The emblem black on the outside, and then the translucent red on the inside. Just really cool looking. I went with the clear cord, and then I went with the longer, I believe it's a 64-inch cord. So let's check them out. Really awesome. The cord, I can already tell the cord is a lot more flexible than the Shures, and they seem really cool. Let's go ahead and try to put them in my ears for the first time and see what happens. I had my molds done here at a local a place in town that does hearing aids and stuff like that. So here we go for the first time. Okay, that is just all the way sealed. Really good fit. The tips that I use on my 535s, same exact feel as these. I'm talking, moving my mouth around. There's no, it's totally sealed. There's no lack of seal there or anything. Let me put this other one in. Get this out of my beard. Alright. Same thing on both sides. Totally sealed, 100%. I can say that these do not go as deep as my tips on my Shures, the canals. So, but I don't think that's gonna matter. They just fit great. I'm moving my mouth around. No seal loss. It's totally sealed off. Sounds, I mean, feels really good. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take these out. I've gone online and found just searched, done some research, and picked out. They fit so good they're hard to get out. Awesome. Done some research and found just some songs that are supposed to be really good for sound quality, sound testing. So I'm just going to go side by side and test my old headphones to these. This is the first time I've heard them, so you're gonna get the first reaction, which is kind of what when I was doing research, that's what I wanted to see, like side by side. Is it worth the extra money? Is it worth ordering them and all that? So we're gonna go with the Shures first, and we're gonna listen to this is gonna be a rap song. It's Lecrae and Tedashii. It's Dum Dum is the song. And I kind of went through and found just kind of a mix of stuff, but this one has a lot of low end in it, and that's the QIs have that extra sub low driver, so I really wanted to check that out. So I'm gonna put these on, just describe what I hear, and then I'm gonna switch to the 64s, and we'll see if there's any difference at all or what that is. Same thing, great seal, just like the 64. So here it goes. Alright, it started, and it's got a lot of kind of higher stuff going on at first, and then the low end's fixing to kick in. Low end just kicked in. A lot of low end. What I would expect from these ears, what I've been hearing since I've been using them. Good low end for a headphone. Pretty good across the whole spectrum there. I can hear everything clear, just like a good sounding headphone. Alright, so I stopped it. I'm going to immediately switch to the 64s and see if there's a big difference or not. Here we go. So I haven't changed the volume, I haven't changed anything as of right now. Man, these slip in really a lot better than the other ones, and total seal. Awesome. Here we go. Way different sound already. High end is much more defined. Low end is much more defined. Very a lot more high end on the very highs. A lot more defined all the way across the spectrum. So from the high to the low, there's just a lot more definition. Wow, I didn't think it would be that much different, but it is a lot different than the Shures. His voice is panning left and right, and it's way different sound, way clearer all the way across everything. So, wow, did not expect that. I figured they would be good, but I didn't know how much better they would be. I can tell you right now, way clearer across all the, I mean, high, mids, lows, way clearer. It doesn't, with the Shures, it sounds like your ears are just filled with kind of noise and just I mean, you want a full sound, so these sound really full, but a lot more of a defined full across. It's hard to explain, but a lot more defined across high, mids, lows, what you're wanting. So I'm gonna switch to one more song. Taking the 64s out, putting the Shures in. Here we go. We're gonna do kind of just a hard rock. We'll just rock Back in Black, AC/DC classic. Starts with that heavy, not heavy guitar, but just the rock guitar intro. And I do have to work on these to get them in every once in a while. So that's gonna be incredible with the 64s. All right, so those are in. Let's listen to Back in Black. The little drum clicks into it. Guitar. So the guitar is just low end like normal. Sounds good. Sounds full. Without any comparison to the 64s, I would just say that's a good sounding mix. So yeah, just a decent, I mean a good sounding headphone. What I would consider, if I'd never heard of 64s, what I would consider a really good sounding headphone. Low end, high end, everything. So let's plug these in and we will check the difference. There they go. Let's see how much easier it is for just to pop these in here. And in. Wow. Alright, we're going to start this over. Okay, high, way different sounding drum, a lot more high end. A lot more high end. Mid is way more defined. I can hear the hi-hat is really coming through when it wasn't in the Shures. The low is just really full, and it sounds like again, every sound in the spectrum very defined. A lot of high end. Turn it up a little bit now. The guitar sounds great. Vocals sound great. There is a lot of high end. So the hat, I can really hear that hat clicking along. Take them out. So, man, totally different sound. 535s, 1964 QIs, totally different sound. I had noticed that with these, I was getting to the point sometimes where when I would have my mix set up, I lead worship and play, sing, play acoustic stuff. I play rhythm, electric. I play lead stuff when I'm not leading, when I'm not singing, stuff like that. I'd noticed that I was having to get such a trying to turn these up loud enough that so I could hear certain things within the mix, that sometimes I would worry that it was hurting my hearing. Just having to have everything, just having it loud enough that I can really hear the tone of my guitar and what that sounds like and what my vocals sound like, and everything, you know, as a worship leader, you're really trying to hear everyone and what they're playing and how it sounds and all those things. So just having to turn these up enough to hear all that, you know, it's kind of on the edge of that kind of may get to the point where it hurts, so I'll turn it down some. And there was always this kind of the line, you know. I have not used these 64s yet in worship. Again, I just opened them, but I'm going to go ahead and say that these, at the same volume as these, they don't sound as loud, but they sound way more clear. So a lot clearer, a lot more defined in all the areas, and they don't sound as loud as these. So I think that's going to really help with being able to hear all the different instruments, all the different vocals. Man, very impressed. Had no idea that it would be this much difference. I was kind of worried going into this video that I would be like, man, I don't hear a whole lot of difference. I hear these sound good, these sound the same. I can tell you way different sound between the two, and these are just very defined all the way up and down, high, mids, lows, sub low. Low end sounds great, mids very defined. That guitar Back in Black sounded great, and then I mean, wasn't really picking out the hi-hat with these. First thing I noticed when they kick in is hi-hat. So just a really good sounding headphone, and I'll do an update once I use these for a couple weeks, but I'm gonna go ahead and post this video so y'all can watch it. But so that's a review of the comparison of the 1964 QIs and the SE535s. As of right now, sitting here listening to them both, definitely worth the money. They sound great, all the way up and down, like really good sounding headphones. Just gonna be really great for me, I think, leading worship and being able to hear and not hurt my hearing, not hurt, just not having to turn it up as loud, all those things. This is kind of a long video, sorry I talked so long, but if you're wanting a comparison of these, that's what I was kind of searching for whenever I was wanting to order these. So again, 1964, there it is. Man, really impressed. Really great headphone. Definitely check them out if you can. Thanks.